Hello and welcome, guys. It's gonna be a good day. We are making a random video about how to play Hayabusa. I've been maining him, and people at my Discord community or our community has been asking how to. Actually, just one person, and that's you, Hashiro. Alright, so yeah, so let's get on to the guide. The crappy guide that I didn't prepare for. Let's go to gear. Well, actually, just battle spell first. I use retribution on Hayabusa, nothing else. For yeah, sorry, I am busy right now. Oi. All right, so for the what do you call this? Equipment. So I use this. Excuse me. Alright, so we got Bloodlust Axe, early game. Yeah, self-explanatory. You get cooldown reduction, you get damage, you get HP back when using skills, and then cooldown choose more damage and less armor for enemies, and some attack speed for farming by the help of Blade of the Seven Seas. And what else? Rose Gold Meteor, so that you don't die in case you mess up and miss going back to your shadow, in case you're being too brave. Wings of the Apocalypse Queen, same thing as the Rose Gold Meteor. It will protect you once your HP is below acceptable levels. Blade of Despair, more damage. Or I could either get this one in case I'm going 0 kills 10 deaths, but yeah, that luckily that doesn't happen yet. Alright, so yeah, I'm not gonna play a game, but I'm going to show you a replay from earlier, or actually this was last night, whatever, it's still a replay. Alright, so there are two ways you can play as Hayabusa, or as Hayabusa. There we go. You can go to mid lane, solo the mid lane, or you can go to a side lane where there's no turtle. So a side lane where there's no turtle, as you can see here, would be the bot lane on the screen. That's where I usually go, but this Alucard will be soloing that. So yeah, good luck to him. Actually, he's really good. You should watch him. Alright, so the first thing you do is you get Jungle Knife, right? So you have that item there, and then you get skill 1. You use your retribution on this buff monster, and then get close to it and cast skill 1. That way all 3 shurikens will hit. So notice that I use Shadow to get back as soon as I get level 2, so that I can at least get some creep or minion wave experience from what is left. And then proceed to clear the minion waves, or the next minion wave again. Alright, so far so good. We leveled up, level 3. Our goal is to get to level 4. That's all for now. So we get the jungle monster, since no minion waves yet. And then try to help out the tri-lane. You know, their tri-lanes are likely to have early action. So when you're not doing anything, when there's no jungle monster to kill, no minion waves to clear, try to see if you can help the tri-lane. Alright, so yeah, so right now Harley and I are just competing to clear out creeps. Who clears it the first and who gets to leave the lane and have the luxury of farming again. So you see here, I'm level 4. So the first thing you're gonna do is to clear it really fast. Like, use your ult like that. So I used Shadow first so that I can ult the minion wave and get back to my tower fast if there's any danger. So yeah, so that's the trick. You know, use your Shadow while you're standing in front of your tower, then go to the shadow where the minion waves are, you ult it, you're done, they're all dead, you go back to your shadow that is close to the tower. So yeah, so same thing again. My ult is off cooldown. I cleared the minion wave and I proceeded to help. You clear minion waves fast as Hayabusa or Hayabusa's ult. One hits any enemy minion wave, even if it's like empowered, even if they have lured, even if they're mega creeps. You have towers down. So okay, so we got the turtle. So that's what I was talking about when you check up on the tri lane side from time to time. You can't do that if you're on the soloing at the bottom lane, but you can probably visit mid in exchange for, you know, some ganks, or you just wanna scare off the enemy mid laner. So I'm still clearing up creeps, doing the same thing, ulting minions, going back to my shadow for safety. And then I'm looking for some action. So Alucard, I was trying to help him, but Roger retreated. So go back to the mid lane. Still no minion waves. So that's how much time you have for clearing the minion waves in an instant using your ult. Alright, so level 7 now. What gear do we have? We have I've decided to get cooldown reduction boots first, so that I could travel more. But as you can see, I have components of the Bloodlust Axe ready here. Alright, so cleared the minion waves, went to the tri lane, see if I can do something, and I ended up just taking damage there. So I'm gonna just retreat back to safety of the mid lane. And yeah, so you always keep an eye on the minimap. Always observe if your minions or your own minions are about to hit the middle, because that means that the enemy minions are also about to hit the middle first, and you have to be there to ult them to oblivion, make them disappear, like snap, like just like that. Alright, so that you have time to help like this, help other lanes like this. Okay, so nice try escaping Grok. Alright, so I used my ult on Grok. Now I don't have an ult to clear the minion wave, so I'm gonna stay here for a bit. So just, you know, stay safe. You don't really have to kill Harley, you know. Didn't do anything bad. He's just trying to farm, play the game as well. Alright, so make sure you always refill your blue buff once it's gone. And do not, you know, do not mindlessly use your retribution, you know. If your cooldown, or I mean if your buff is about to run out, and you can tell that by the small icon when you're playing the game, if it's about 1/4, reserve your retribution for the blue buff, because once your buff runs out, it means that the monster that has the buff will come out. Simple as that. Alright, so going back to mid lane, clearing the creeps, and yeah, just plainly defending it. So a lot of action up top, and Harley died to Alucard because he was there. Harley tried to get away from me. So as you can see here, you know, the pressure that we put on mid by removing the minion waves of the enemy, like technically removing it from the game, made it easy for our team to secure or take that down. So we didn't even hit the tower, right? Okay, so as you can see here, you know, we're joining team fights now. Once your tower is down, I mean your lane, you can freely go to other lanes as you wish. You know, you want to assist them, you want to keep pushing mid, you can do that as well. Yeah, like you're free to do so. You know, but keep farming as much as you can. You know, you need to be like the highest level of everyone, from your team, from your enemies. And yeah, like always, if you have your ult up and there's a fresh minion wave, that's your priority. Ulting heroes is second to ulting minions. So yeah, so you see, I always get the blue buff, and it's really good that my teammates know how Hayabusa plays. You know, they leave the blue buff for me. So, you know, if you have teammates that are trying to get the blue buff from you, or trying to steal it from you, better reserve your retribution for that last hit. Alright, so what is happening now? We're just going to clear the creeps at mid, letting our minions push, making sure they're busy defending. So I was trying to ult, successfully did, I think. So I just cleared the minion waves so we can push. Now there's a team fight happening. So most of the time, if you are laning at the bottom lane, not in the mid lane, you will be doing what Alucard's doing right now, like split pushing, and the mid laner would be the one helping. But since you're the mid laner, you will be helping the tri-lane team, or the group that's in the side of the turtle, and that's your job. So from here on onwards, you just you know, I just stick with my team, making sure I clear minion waves with my ult, and then, you know, if they are open for an ult, why not, right? If they don't have any I mean, if I have an ult, there's no minion wave, I definitely would use it on the heroes. So I have a buff. I gave Saber the buff so that we can be buff brothers, and I'm keeping them busy mid lane. Our team secured the, was it the Lord or the Turtle, whatever. Alright, so I'm just being a pesky, annoying ninja in the mid lane, trying to clear any creeps that come out. So yeah, as you can see, I used my ult again on the creeps so that they can't really leave the base like that. You know, they don't have any support from their minions anymore because I just delete them. So yeah, getting my blue buff is important. You can definitely leave the team fight, because if you don't have blue buff during a team fight, you will run out of mana real fast. So that's fine. There's 4 of them there. You know, they're pretty strong. You know, we've done our part. We supported them, so they should have an advantage in levels and items. So yeah, we got the Lord. So that would be it. I'm not sure if you learn anything from this. I'm gonna see if I can do another run at this guide in the future, maybe a proper one, not like this one. So yeah, if you have any questions, additional questions, let me know. I got the MVP probably because I just, you know, I was just there. I was everywhere. So again, thank you so much for watching, and my name is Shinman Takizo. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.